The truth behind Trump's decision to suspend tariffs. Trump and tariff policy. An unexpected turning point since taking office. Tariffs have always been an important economic weapon in Donald Trump's trade policy. He once stated that tariffs would help protect the U.S. economy from unfair competition and has imposed a series of tax measures on many countries, including China, Mexico, and Canada. However, in a surprise move, Trump signed an executive order suspending tariffs on many imports from Mexico and Canada. This makes observers ask, why did Trump suddenly change his stance? Is this a strategic move or a concession to economic and political pressure? The reason Trump suddenly turned around: 1. Pressure from large American businesses, especially the auto and manufacturing industries, strongly opposed tariff policy. Production costs increased. Many important components of the automobile and electronics industries imported from Mexico and Canada are highly taxed, increasing product prices. Businesses have to choose between jobs, increase selling prices affecting consumers, or suffer reduced profits affecting shareholders and investors. Supply chain disruption. American companies depend on cheap imported raw materials from Mexico and Canada. High taxes cause many factories to lack components, slowing down the production process. Risk of losing your job. If tariffs continue, many American companies may have to factory closing or personnel reduction, leading to increased unemployment. 2. Pressure from important industrial states in America. States like Michigan, Ohio, and Texas, whose economy depends on automobile manufacturing and heavy industry. The imposition of high taxes causes car prices to increase, reducing sales and directly affecting the car industry. Millions of American voters. Republican lawmakers representing these states have put pressure on Trump, asking him to reconsider tariff policy. For example, the auto industry warns that car prices could increase by 2,000–5,000 USD or car if tariffs are maintained. Hundreds of thousands of jobs in manufacturing at risk of being affected if the supply chain continues to be disrupted. With the election approaching, these concerns cannot be ignored. 3. The stock market reacts negatively. Whenever there is a new announcement on tariffs, financial markets reacted strongly. Stock prices of manufacturing and industrial companies plummeted. Investors lost confidence in economic stability. Concerns about the risk of economic recession have increased. Although the Trump administration asserts that the stock market does not determine trade policy, but it cannot be denied that Wall Street is an important factor influencing the economic decisions of the White House. A volatile market could hurt Trump's re-election prospects, which could be one reason he decided to suspend tariffs. 4. Pressure from Mexico and Canada. Although there are no detailed information yet, it is very likely Mexico and Canada have made some strategic concessions to get Trump to accept a temporary suspension of tariffs. Some possibilities that could have happened. Mexico strengthens cooperation on immigration and labor to please the Trump administration. Canada makes concessions on key trade terms to ensure their goods are not subject to higher taxes. This helps all three countries maintain a stable trade relationship within the framework USMCA agreement, USA-Mexico-Canada. Impact of tariff suspension. Trump's temporary suspension of tariffs will create major impacts on the U.S. economy and international trade relations. Positive impact. American businesses reduce pressure on production costs. Consumers do not face higher prices due to tariffs. Financial markets can recover, helping to stabilize the economy. Concerns. If this is just a temporary move, businesses and markets may still be unstable, could weaken Trump's tough stance in other trade negotiations. If Trump concedes too much, he could lose the support of economic protectionist voters. Is Trump playing strategy or giving in? Scenario 1. Trump is adjusting his strategy if the Trump administration realizes that tariff policies that are too tough cause more damage than benefits. They can adjust to avoid weakening the domestic economy. Scenario 2. This is just a temporary move. Trump may be looking for a way to reduce pressure in a short time, but still keep the tariff policy, the same negotiation tool in the future. When the right time comes, he can reimpose tariffs to put pressure on trading partners. Scenario 3. Political concessions before the election. With the election approaching, Trump might temporarily concession to avoid causing dissatisfaction among voters, especially in important industrial states. However, after being re-elected, he can completely return to a tough tariff policy. In short, temporary move or a permanent change. Trump's pause on tariffs could stem from many reasons, but this is clearly at a major turning point in his trade policy. Although this is one flexible strategy or a concession, one thing is certain: Trump's trade policy still has many unknowns and will continue to be the focus of the global economy in the near future.